Good evening, everyone. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, perfect. Welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Okay, so I sent out angel numbers. I will be here probably, let's see, do I have a mod in here? Hey, Rashida. Oh, you're welcome, my love. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Hey, sis. Yay, you're here. All right, I'll probably be on here until, I'm just trying to think because I know I'm pretty early and you guys are not used to that. Let's do until I finish this batch of questions, which are not many. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep the questions open. I only have a few people. And then we see how it goes. If I don't get anyone, then cool. I'll eat and then I'll hop back on to do an all signs reading. Actually, no, after my reading because I have a late reading today. That's why I had to push this kind of like earlier. Oh, thank you, Elway. Thank you. How are you? All right, I'm just lighting up some sage. We'll clear out the energy here and then I'll get started soon. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Boo. Okay. Everybody should have gotten their numbers. Please check your emails. Let me know. Yes, happy Juneteenth, everyone. Actually, they had announced a little while ago at my job. Anyways, they had announced a little while ago at my job that, hold on, so sorry. That they were actually working. So that was pretty, well, it's not surprising, I guess. I guess it was just more disappointing than anything. All right, let's get started. Number 0606. Ooh, your number 325. That's a good number. That's my birthday. That's a really good number. You may want to look that up. 325 for number 0606. Let's see. What's your question? Okay, channel message. Channel message for number 0606. I also made the announcement that, remember guys, I did change my payments. You guys, some of you guys are still sending like the same prices, the same payments for the old prices, which is fine, but just please be aware, you know, which is fine for this reading, but please be aware that they have changed. Hey, Regine. Hi, my love. How are you? Oh, no. I'm an Aries. 325, March 25th. I'm a full-blown Aries. Okay. For number 0606, channel message. What's currently going on with number 0606? Present moment. Present moment. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. That speaks about single energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be. You could just be very self-sufficient. Page of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Stability. But there's a little spying energy here too. Justice, Libra. Libra energy. The Devil wanted to come out. Capricorn energy and the Magician. Gemini energy. Nine of Pentacles. The Sun. Okay, girl, I'm not sure if you just hell of a fine ass female, but you're coming out as that. Page of Swords. Strength, Leo energy. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Justice. Ten of Swords. And the Magician. The Chariot. So I see some kind of bad ending. I'm not sure if you're divorced or you're recently divorced. Ace of Swords. There's some kind of clarity that happened here. Ace of Swords and the Sun, or you've gained some kind of clarity. I'm not sure if you're dating. There's like a very happy vibe. You can really be supporting, like, friends and family could be supporting you or something like that. There's some kind of breakthrough here. This could also be in finances. Let's see, what's this? King of Swords. There's some kind of conversation, I feel like, with the Strength. Seven of Cups is still up in the air with someone. This could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Gemini and Libra energy. Seven of Pentacles and a Six of Pentacles. Hermit. I don't know if right now you're feeling very, even though it was a little contradicting, like, or you were feeling very much to yourself, like holding back your energy. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I feel like financially things are looking decent. What I do see, though, it's like you're very reserved in who you want to give your energy to. Justice and a Ten of Swords. Hangman, Pisces energy. You may be feeling a little stuck. Magician and Chariot, but you're manifesting some kind of forward movement here. Cancer energy. Seven of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. What in the world is all this? I see a lot of pentacles. Gives me finances. What's the Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles? Ten of Cups. Huh. Tell me about this energy. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So I'm getting many messages for you in the present moment. You're going from the 9 to the 7 to the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Be careful of overspending, even though I see some kind of sense of stability, but they're kind of going, you know, they're fluctuating. I see, like, I'm not sure if you, with the Page of Swords, let's see, what's this Page of Swords and Seven of Pentacles? The Star, what's that about? The Devil and the King of Wands. King of Wands and the Devil. Four of Cups. There's some kind of spine energy. Now, the spine energy could be that you could have saw something here that made you very much aware of, I don't know, let's see, with the Devil, King of Wands and the, I'm sorry, with the Devil and the Queen of Wands, that gives me like a side piece energy. So maybe someone found this out about you. Doesn't have to be, or you could have found something like this about someone else. I feel like there's a very possessive energy showing up for you here. Very jealous, possessive, okay? I feel like something that may have felt like wish fulfillment didn't turn out to be that way. All right, so I still see you holding on to the past, or maybe, you know, giving someone a lot of opportunities after a really bad ending. So I'm not sure if right now you're in that off period with whoever this is. This could be like an off and on situation. With the Seven of Swords here, there's someone that's very manipulative. Could be very avoidant. All right. I do want to say this, though, because I see it. You need to be careful of any kind of scamming or theft coming up. Something could be here like your car or something around a car. It could be simply money, but there's a car very present here. So I'm getting a lot of messages right now in the present moment. If you're going to buy a new car, make sure that you're reading the fine print, okay? It could seem better than what it really is. But what I do see here is if this is around love, there's a really painful ending. I see you're still holding on to dear life from someone here from your past. But Seven of Swords and 10 of Pentacles, I'm not sure if you were married to this person. It could be divorce. There was something sneaky about this person. What's the Seven of Swords? 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. There could be a lot of dispute. I don't know exactly what this is until I get a little bit further in the future, but I feel like there's a lot of like fights around some kind of partnership. 6 of Wands. Lord, this could even be around work. 2 of Cups. Okay, it's about a relationship. I feel like there's a constant want to work something out, either from your end or this person's end or mutually. All right. But I feel like, and I feel like, you know, you're trying to make something successful, but it feels like almost beating a dead horse. Queen and the King of Wands, heavy soulmate energy. Eight of Swords. I don't know if you're currently feeling very trapped, wanting to leave the situation, but it's almost like with the Six of Swords and the Moon. Well, if I leave it, what is next? You know, what is coming up? You know, the kind of like the unknown in a situation. Let me see the comments. Sorry. Because I'm not sure. Sometimes you guys are here and give me a little bit more clarity, especially when I'm reading you for the first time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what's coming up in this situation for number 0606? What's coming up in this situation for number 0606? What's coming up? And I'm looking at your card right now. It says commitment. It says commitment, so this could definitely be love that I'm speaking about. Future energy for number 0606. What's coming up? Six of Cups. So your past is showing up again. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Page of Cups, wanted to come out in reverse. Be careful of lying. Not from you, from someone else. The Hermit and the Empress. So there could be an apology coming up or some kind of romantic gesture from someone here. Six of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This can definitely be from someone that you feel very much in love with. Someone that could be at a distance, either physically or emotionally. Page of Cups. Nine of Swords. Hermit, Two of Cups. Interesting. And the Empress, Six of Swords. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like somebody wants to come in and apologize, but it's almost like you guys are playing some kind of tug of war. This person is waiting for you and you may be waiting for this person. The Lovers, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person is showing up, but with the Knight of Pentacles, a very slow moving energy. Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Cups. King and the Queen of Cups here again. Are all these people this like... Is the Queen of Cups, is the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles the same person? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, yes. Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. You may be the one reaching out to this person. This person is waiting. Five of Swords. I don't know if there's some kind of outside interference, but there is interference in this connection. Five of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Swords. There's some kind of sneaky energy from this person. Some kind of deception. Is this a third party? Magician. A lot of manipulation coming from whoever this is. Somebody could be dealing with someone else from their past. Or somebody could have like reconnected with someone else. There's travel here. Six of Wands. So again, it's showing me like this person is very distant. This could even be both emotionally and physically, because these are like traveling cards with the Three of Wands. So I feel like there's just a lot of anxiety on whether or not this is going to be coming back around. Okay. And I don't see it. I feel like a lot of tug of war. What's coming up between her and this person? The Ten of Swords. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of off and on. There's a lot of off and on. Ten of Swords. There's a big ending, but it's like we're going to try to work through it. The Fool, have some kind of new beginning. All right. I feel like you're both holding on. The Moon, but there's a lot of insecurities. Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords, and then there's some kind of walking away again. So somebody still ends up walking away again. I feel like there's just a lot of disappointment on your end. And I don't know if you're at some kind of crossroads. There's a new opportunity that wants to come in for you, though. But I feel like you're very much focused in trying to fix whatever this is and hold on to it. Can I get more clarity on this situation coming up, please? For number 0606, a bit more clarity on this situation. The World. Hangman. What's coming up? Six of Swords. Nine of Swords. So there's an ending. There's an ending here that is coming up. And I feel like there's just a lot of anxiety. All right. There's a lot of stuck energy. Three of Wands, a lot of waiting. There could be some kind of travel here involved too, or moving away. Hangman. I feel like you will eventually free yourself from this stuck energy. But again, it's like one day you feel good. The next day you're back into this like limbo. What's the Tower? Three of Wands and the World. Five of Swords. See, it's almost like this cycle needs to close. But with the Five of Swords, Six of Cups, somebody keeps like not wanting the Tower to fall. Okay. So it's almost like you want to distance yourself from this, but I feel like something always pulls you back. The Hangman and the Fool, Two of Wands. It's like always looking back. Ten of Swords again. Knight of Pentacles and the Death. It's giving me the same energy. There's a lot of off and on. I feel like you and this person could definitely try to take a leap of faith again. But again, there's another ending. And then there's that anxiety. And the more you keep going back, like this vicious cycle, the more anxiety you get, the more you try to hold on to it. So it's almost like fighting against the current. Ten of Pentacles. And again, I'm not sure if it's because you're married or, you know, there's been a lot of commitment. There can be children involved, family involved. And it's almost like wanting to make things work. But with the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, there's a lot of struggle in this relationship. Ten of Wands, a lot of burdens, disappointments. There's a lot of like resentment or grudges you and this person could be holding on to. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. And I feel like the new opportunity, something stable wants to come in. But with the Two of Swords, you don't want it. King of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, it's like you want what you want, right? There's somebody else here showing up. There's someone that's more emotionally fulfilling. Somebody else looks a little mean here. I do feel like the past person is going to come back to heal things, though. It's almost like, you know, every time I see an ending, it's like you're stuck at holding on. Yeah, Four of Cups. And then you walk right back into some kind of disappointment. You know, it's almost like you're the one maybe wanting to put in the work, or this could be vice versa. It feels like it's you, though. And then, again, it's like fighting against the current. Because there's still a lot of blockages. Somebody's still showing up sneaky, deceptive. I hope this resonated. All right, you got 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. All right, number 06, good luck. All right, number 9999. Okay. What is Cancer intentions with in regards to me? What is the Cancer's true intentions in regards to number 9999? What is the Cancer's true blue intentions with number 9999? What are the Cancer's true intentions with 9999? King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Cups. Okay. High Priestess, heavy Pisces energy, Virgo. Lovers. Okay, Gemini energy, King of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, High Priestess, Two of Cups, and the Lovers, Ten of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. Four of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This person wants to have you. This person wants you to have their babies. Okay. This person wants to commit. I feel are these two the same people? Eight of Wands. Yes. Okay. I feel like this person wants some kind of emotional availability from you. They want emotions. They want love with you. Queen of Pentacles. They want to commit. Okay, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands. They do not want to let go of this connection. This person feels maybe very spiritually connected to you. A very strong connection here with the High Priestess. Their intuition is like, yeah, I want to make this person mine. All right. There is some kind of burden here, though. Let's see. Five of Cups. I'm not sure if this person was dealing or there was a marriage that there's some kind of disappointment maybe from their past. What's the Five of Cups? The Chariot. Four of Wands. Yeah, there could have got out of a relationship. So let's see. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Oh, they feel like, oh, okay. What's the Emperor and Ten of Wands? Hierophant. Here's the thing. I feel like this person has very good intentions towards you. They want this to lead to a partnership. All right. But there's some kind of burden here still about them stepping up as like your full-blown person, like your full-blown husband or wife or whatever the case may be. You got the Hierophant and High Priestess. There's a very strong connection, or this person may feel like you're their twin, but there's still some kind of burden. Why is the burden though? Six of Swords, Devil, and the Nine of Swords. They're very anxious on whether or not this is going to lead to some kind of toxicity. Hermit, Seven of Swords, some kind of deception or you leaving or something like that. I'm not sure if this person, again, was married. So there's a little past trauma. I don't feel like, again, it's maybe towards you. I just feel like it's in general. Like they're a little bit burdened about saying like of how much they feel for you, the connection itself. Like the fact that they feel this way for you is a little bit burdensome for them. And remember, we're looking at their true blue feelings and intentions. So they may not express this, but it's showing up really, really good here. I feel like they want to fight for you. They want success. They may want a child. I don't know why I'm getting that, okay? With the Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, they want to move things forward with you. Hermit, they think about this a lot. All right, Ace of Swords, they have some kind of breakthrough, some kind of clarity, like you're the one. All right, but I feel like the burden comes in, yeah, Five of Wands, Judgment, and the Two of Wands. There could have been some kind of past drama in this person's life. Queen of Swords, they could have been divorced. Again, doesn't have to be legally. It could just be like a divorce, a separation, or whatever that you know what I mean, the case may be. So I feel like the connection, their feelings, it's like burdensome to them. It's like, oh shit, maybe they weren't expecting this. Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. They feel very happy. Their intention is to make you happy, to make it equal give and take. Hangman, Justice, and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Nine of Cups. Damn. Well, honey, this person they could be already Google Gaga over you. I'm going to be quite honest, okay? They're not showing me. It's like funny. I don't know why when I feel this person, or when they may not be showing all of that on the outside, but they are falling for you, okay? Or they could be. Nine of Cups. They see you as some kind of wish fulfillment. They feel like you're definitely like sent from the heavens. I see very good intentions with this person. I don't really see anything bad other than maybe something from their past. So they're a little bit careful. I feel like, you know, just like anyone, I'm not sure if you just met this person, but they feel very connected to you. Just like anybody maybe talking to somebody, right? Or, you know, we're dating is like, fuck, we have like this insane connection. It's scary. That's what it feels like. Like the connection between you and this person burdens them. And it may be because with the Hierophant and the Emperor, they're like, I feel like this could definitely lead to marriage, to commitment, you know, so it's like a little heavy on them, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing, especially if they left the marriage or they're divorced. It just feels cautious to me. All right. It feels like they're a little bit cautious. They could have, like, you know, not recently, but they could have gone through some kind of marriage and already a breakup. All right. If there's someone else here in your energy, that could also be a little bit, you know, like some kind of insecurity for them if they're aware of that. Okay. Tell me about this strategy to come out of some kind of debt here. Career and finance. Give me the present moment and what's going on as far as career and finance. Tell me about the money. You know, your card says lessons learned. So that needs to be applied, right? There was somewhere along the line in your finances where you made some kind of oops, which we all do, but it's giving me more maybe overindulgence or something like that. Okay, if you have some kind of goal, it's like you need to be very consistent and disciplined. All right, let's see. Present moment. 8 of Cups. There's a transition. 5 of Wands. Okay. Present moment in career and finance. Tell me about the money. Present moment. Death. 8 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. You could be fighting some kind of momentum that the divine is trying to bring you with the Death, Chariot. Yeah, Ace of Swords. This could be even leaving a job. 5 of Wands, the Lovers, Death, the Sun. All right, 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups. I feel like you could be a little bit trapped into some kind of routine right now, or being a little bit complacent, because I feel like you could have a new opportunity coming up. All right, Ace of Wands and the Judgment, or this could be already a new opportunity you're stepping in. Maybe you were fighting it. The Star. The Hermit. Yeah, not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to go towards something. Tell me about the present moment in finances. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and a 2 of Cups. 7 of Wands. I'm going to be honest with you. You could have someone in your energy that's causing some kind of financial blockage for you. I do feel this with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. That's the energy I was getting when I was shuffling. It's like you could be very stuck in your getting my nails done, my hair done, you know, maybe, you know, there's a certain kind of lifestyle that you may have to sacrifice a little bit for to get towards your goal. Because with the 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups, it's like the 9 of Cups speaks about me, speaks about, you know, my wish fulfillments, you know, speak about, I mean, with the Devil attached would be like overindulgence. I don't see that, but it feels like some kind of, I don't know if right now you feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck, and maybe pulling back on some of the things that are not necessary could help you, because you need to gain some kind of King of Swords focus. You need to be very much like oriented towards whatever this star is, the goal, the end goal here, to be debt free. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, to be much more focused. Okay, and what you want with the Knight of Pentacles is not like you're not getting there, but it's a slow process right now where you could probably speed it up a little bit more. 9 of Wands. Ten of Swords, and the High Priestess, I feel like intuitively you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's something here that's keeping you a bit stagnant, or is not creating some kind of like forward momentum, like forward movement, like some kind of like the flow to become more easier. And it can be simply very like superficial things. It's kind of like sacrificing, you know, like me right now, why I got my glasses on, my lashes. You know what I mean? Something like that. I haven't had I haven't not done my lashes in about 4 years straight. And it's not that I didn't want, it's not that I don't like have the funds, but I'm like, I'm trying to go a little bit more natural, give myself a break from all that. But see, that's that superficial energy. Now I'm like, nope, I can't. So it's something like that. It's something like something simple where you could sacrifice. The Star, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. And again, this could be very superficial stuff. Again, nails, hair. You probably don't miss on your hair every 2 weeks. You probably don't miss that appointment for your nails every 2 weeks. You know, whatever that case may be. Okay. So what could you, what strategy here to get towards that end goal? Tell me about a strategy here. What's coming up? You're on Facebook. How is this on Facebook? Anyways. Future energy. The Chariot. The Six of Cups. Oh, what I did also see is that I was telling you about people that could also be draining your finances. All right. I'm not sure if you're very generous right now with other people. And again, I always say, I don't say not to help people. But if you have a certain goal, you may need to focus a little bit on that goal rather than other people. And this could be simply going out and maybe not fronting the tab for everybody. Hold on for 1 second. That wanted to come out again. People around you. There's also a need to not be so impulsive in spending. All right. Four of Swords. Chariot. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Judgment. Knight of Wands. Ten of Wands. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with the Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. I feel like you're your obstacle here. Okay, why is the Five of Cups? Hangman. There's some kind of stagnation coming up in your success. Why is the Chariot? Seven of Wands. What's the blockage? High Priestess. You. There's some kind of investment you need to avoid. It's the same thing. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Two of Cups. It could be around other people, okay? I don't know who this is, but it could be around other people, or this could be even around what the King of Cups about what you feel emotional fulfills you in a very superficial way. Tell me about career. Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So not willing maybe to kind of not outsource, but to gain either other income from like, you know, other places, or not apply to other places, or not get something. There's some kind of restriction here in not searching for options. Justice. Okay, this could be a little bit being complacent in your own work. Yeah, the Star. Something may want to come in that's more on the line of finances, like a more financial beneficial job here. Tell me about money coming up. Four of Wands, Hermit, Two of Swords. Girl, you may have to stay inside for a little bit. King of Wands, Page of Swords, and a Five of Pentacles. You may not, it's the same thing. It's sacrifice. It's sacrifice. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and then the World. Nine of Swords. Again, you could have a new opportunity wanting to come in. This could require travel, but I see you being hesitant and taking a leap of faith. So I'm getting so much different energies. One, I'm getting the sacrifice with maybe things that you can kind of, you don't need right now. Okay, I'm getting some kind of complacent energy maybe in your current position. Okay, where I feel like there's some kind of elevation that you can go towards, but there's hesitance, right? And I get that part. And there may be people around you or things like, I don't know, going out with friends, and I'm not sure if these are friends that, you know, are expecting you to pay or something like that. But there's something impulsive also about your spending that needs to stop. I don't know if this is all resonating with you. Let me see what's come. Tell me more about what's coming up as far as career and finance. Just what's coming up. What's coming up for number 99? Okay, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Okay. Three of Pentacles. King of Cups and the Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Nice. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Six of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Girl, I'm going to be honest. I see you being more focused. I see you maybe taking this advice. There's some kind of change coming in. There's money coming in. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Much more independence. Self-sufficiency here. And the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There may be some kind of new opportunity that could come up. All right. I feel like, Chariot, you may realize, you know, I need to give up certain things. King of Wands. I need to take some kind of action here. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. You have a breakthrough coming in. This looks really good. She gonna be debt free? The World, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. I'm gonna be honest. I do see you becoming debt free. What's the Knight of Wands? Magician. I see you manifesting this. But I see you putting action towards it. Not just wanting it. Yeah, the Moon. The Hermit. You may be staying inside a little bit. I'm gonna be quite honest. You may not be doing the things that you want to do, like maybe travel, or it's like you're sitting your ass down for a little bit. I see you becoming much more disciplined. Chariot. Justice. There's success here. You can be getting a new offer too. I feel like, again, there's some kind of motivation, determination that's going to push you into, okay, I need more money. Whether, and there's a new job. There's a new opportunity. Ace of Cups. You may be taking it. You know what I also see? I don't know why I feel like I see an Excel sheet that you're going to be doing, okay? That may trigger you a little bit in the spending. That may be a little triggering for you as far as spending. Okay, lessons learned. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Shit, isn't that... Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heavens have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. There you go. I hope that helped. All right, number 0808. Number 0808. Does CV have feelings for number 0808? Does CV have feelings for number 0808? What are this person's feelings towards number 0808? The Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. What are this person's feelings? Eight of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. What's the Hangman? Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Justice, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords reverse, Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. This person is trying to avoid some kind of commitment. All right. With the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles, there's a lot of stagnancy from this person and taking some kind of like, there's some kind of stagnancy on some kind of direction this person wants to take or should be taking. It feels like this person is lazy. This person doesn't want to like make any kind of effort here. Seven of Wands. All right, Two of Cups. I still feel like they're hanging on to this though, but it feels selfish. Nine of Pentacles. This person wants to be single. They don't want to be attached to anything. All right, but is there emotions? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Five of Swords, Death, and the Four of Cups. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't see much emotions. I feel like this person may be trying to manifest something that they feel is more successful. They're getting a lot of anxiety to think about, like commitment. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, and a Six of Swords. What's that? Eight of Cups. They could be very avoidant. Now, you do have the King and the Queen of Cups here. This speaks about emotions. This is emotional energy. But I feel like they're so avoidant, lazy, don't want to put in the work. They don't want a relationship that it's not coming out that way. It gives me a lot of sword energy, a lot of logic behind it. So they could just try to be like, how could I say this? They could, like to you, they may come off very logical. And I feel like that's the energy they're in. And they could definitely have emotions here. Five of Cups, Three of Swords. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what this person's problem is. I don't know if they were heartbroken. So they're like, I'm not even going to try to go there. I feel like there is emotions, but it's not something they're willing to show. Yeah, Two of Swords. There it goes. They're not willing to show it. They're blocked big time. So they avoid commitment at all costs, or they avoid any kind of connection. Eight of Swords in reverse. They don't want to feel locked down. I don't know what they went through, but it's definitely, I'm going to be quite honest. You're not asking me, but I will tell you this. This is not worth it at all. This is a lot of internal struggle that is just going to be a weight for you. This person feels like heavy, lazy, no kind of drive to move anything forward at all in this situation. The Fool. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You got something much better coming in. Other options than this. This person is stuck in their own ways. Will I find love this year? Well, 0808 find love this year. What's coming up in love this year for number 0808? Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. The World. There's a lot of travel. And the Knight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Damn, your money's going to be looking good. That's for sure. The Sun. The Queen of Swords. Someone from your past could be coming back. Six of Cups. Yep. Seven of Cups. You're going to have options. Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords. There's a conversation. What's the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands. And the Four of Wands. You have a relationship coming in this year. Nine of Wands. Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, but it doesn't seem like new love. It feels like something that you may be stepping back in. Someone from your past, okay? Someone that, yeah, is going to be some kind of stuck energy. So be careful of that. Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the new love, even if you meet someone, won't go anywhere because you're still heavily invested in someone else from your past. All right. So there's stagnancy coming as far as love. Will she meet someone new though? Will she meet this person? 5 of Cups. No, I mean, will you even be able to recognize them? You know, there's still someone here from your past showing up. And I feel like that kind of takes up all your energy to even look at anyone else. Even though there's probably options, you won't pay that any mind. Yeah, you're healing a situation with someone. I feel like once you free yourself from that situation completely, you do have a breakthrough and something stable. But right now there's someone else kind of, you know, somebody else that has your heart pretty much. The stability and the commitment comes in after you free yourself from this person from your past. All right, you got swift action. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective, immediately. Finance will miraculously improve. Oh, and that someone has their mind set on you. Okay. Number 8888, 8888. Number 8888. Oh, thank you so much. Girl, you are hilarious. Oh, okay. Okay. Until the weekend to the side, Jesus. Since Arizona is a full-time but paying me a little less, and the one here in Colorado is PRN and paying me more, I only have to take, oh my God, and I take into account it's due to the higher cost of living here versus Arizona, so pay difference I think will actually pay off. My question is, if I to officially, girl, I told you you're gonna be back in this energy. I told you. Arizona and Colorado offer. How will that work out for me? I'm gonna kick you behind. Jesus, this makes me anxious. You give me anxiety to even think about this. Oh my God. Okay. If she officially accepts the Arizona and the Colorado offer, this girl's gonna be working in 2 states. How will this work out for her? Oh my God. You giving me anxiety, for real, for real. I feel weak. How is this gonna work out if she takes both positions? Am I gonna, this is a 10 of Wands? No, okay. Queen of Swords, 6 of Wands. Okay. I see you being very focused on success. All right. I love that. 8 of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. The 4 of Wands, a lot of stability. Okay. I see you being very focused. And the Chariot. All right. Cool. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Chariot, 5 of Swords. There's going to be interference in travel. Somewhere along the line, let me just read this a little bit more. Hold on, let me read it again. But how? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So money's going to be looking good. You got relationship here. You're going to have a bag. So money's going to definitely be looking good. 10 of Cups. Hierophant. What's the 5 of Swords? Ace of Wands. But there's interference in one of the jobs. What's the interference? Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Empress. Will she be able to do both jobs? The Star, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. It's going to be a killer. It's going to be a killer. I don't know how you're going to do it. I see it working out. But you need a strategy. You need a strategy here. I see a lot of money, obviously. Tower, Judgment. You're going to have to release one. The Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. You're going to have to release one. If inevitably, I feel, because the Tower is inevitable. You are going to have to release one. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Regarding travel, you're going to have to release one. I see the money, but it feels with the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, exhausting. And the Tower comes in, Tower, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's inevitable. You're going to have to release one. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Emperor, Two of Wands, and the Hermit. And you're going to be now conflicted about that coming up. And you're going to come back to me. I swear that's exactly what I was like. And what happens? You're going to come right back to me and ask me, which one should I release? But here's the thing. It's inevitable. You're going to have to release it somewhere along the line. It's almost like, I don't know, if you think about it, right? Even if it's 2 shifts per month, how would you know which 2 shifts they're going to want you? How are you going to tell the new job, I need to go, I can't work these 2 days? I see the money. I see the progress. I see things working out. But somewhere along the line, you are going to have to release one. Okay, so if you don't plan on doing it for long, I see it working out. It's just saying here somewhere around like the travel, there's an interference. Boom. But it was working out, girl. And you're manifesting the shit out of these. Listen. Keep doing what you're doing. I keep telling you that. Your spread is like totally different. You got like moolah. You got bread. Okay, you're going to definitely be stacking up. I see it working out, but again, it's some kind of inevitable. Oh, okay. Okay, but I do see some kind of defeated energy, so you do it. You're doing it. Okay, any advice on this? Any advice on this? Wow. Any advice on this? I love this. Any advice on this? The Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Hangman, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. I see that this is the thing. I see you chasing the bag, but I do see you tired, okay? The Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Swords. And then you're going to have to be logical. All right, and I'm going to need you to include yourself in this logic. I see you chasing the bag. Why is the Devil and the Hangman? Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. You're going to start, it's the same energy. I mean, there's no advice. It is what it is. I feel like there's going to be some kind of inevitable, death ending here. All right, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Four of Cups. It's going to be too much. What's the Three of Swords in the Moon? The Emperor, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and this. It goes right back to the same thing. I see you missing your family too. Ten of Swords. Be careful, right? Not to burn out, okay? Not to burn out. I see the ambition. I see the drive, okay? And if it's something that you're not planning to do for long, it's just to stack up your chips, it works. All right? But there is something here that you're going to really have to also think about your health. All right. Personal power. That's your card. Material and spiritual abundance. Wow. Wealth. Okay. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. There's your confirmation. There's your confirmation. That's beautiful. Okay. Number 0404. After these, I'm closing. So go ahead and send whatever it is that you guys want to send. All right, number 0404. Okay. For number 0404, and does the Capricorn have feelings for number 0404? Or is she being Lulu? I don't think you were here for that conversation. When was it? The other day. We were talking about Capricorn men. Tell me about the feelings for the Capricorn torn. It's 0404. How does a Capricorn feel about 0404? That's so funny. We got almost the same placements. All right. How does the Capricorn feel about the Aries? How does the Capricorn feel about number 0404? Seven of Cups. Uh-oh. That is delusional energy, but we'll see. Page of Cups. The Devil. Okay. That's Capricorn energy, okay? I'm not gonna... Let's see. Two more. Hangman and the Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Magician. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. The Devil. King of Cups. This is a finesser. This could be a finesser, and there's a third party here. I feel like this person with the Magician and Seven of Cups, they're still thinking about other options, okay? I'm going to be honest. Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're getting there, though, emotionally with you, but they still need to heal, all right? There could be a third party involved here. What are this person's true feelings? The Justice, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. The Empress, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Death. Here's the thing. This is another lazy jerk. They're gonna eventually feel like it's better to end this because they know that you're showing up as the Empress, and that's way too much work. There's a Queen of Cups here that they could be manifesting because maybe it's just an easier, you know, when you're showing up as the Empress, you gotta come correct or don't come at all. And this person knows that. So they're gonna be like, yeah, this is gonna end because I'm not putting in that work. You know, they're not showing up in a good energy. What are their feelings right now? The Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So they feel like this is successful. But see, they don't want to be tied up. They don't want to be tied up. They want to do what they want to do. Feeling-wise, Ten of Wands, High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. I'm going to be honest. This person intuitively know that this is not going to work. All right. Is she being Delulu? Page of Swords, yes. Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. But I feel like you just don't, you know, I feel like you know, but you don't, you know, you don't want to see it. Queen of Wands, yeah. Number 0404, slow down. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Yes, especially in this situation. Okay. This person has, I don't know, some way the gift of gab, okay, with the Devil and the King of Cups. This person, they're probably like some kind of Bahapanti panty dropper. All right, questions are closed. I'm on the last one in this round, and I'm going to send out numbers in a few. Number 1818. Number 1818. Love reading for the next 3 months for number 1818. Tell me about love in the present moment for number 1818. Love in the present moment. Three of Wands. The Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Cups. I see you waiting for someone in the present moment. Someone from your past here with the Six of Cups. Wanting some kind of breakthrough, some kind of reconciliation. Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. You could be feeling very distant, okay? You want to take a leap of faith. You want to move past this, all right? I feel like you do want to have a very strong connection, but there's still some kind of guard up, maybe in even dating, okay? Devil. There's a little codependent energy here from you towards, like, energetically, you know, towards someone. You're still like stuck on someone, right? Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you want to move into the space of commitment, okay? And you are manifesting a breakthrough. Death, Ace of Cups. You're manifesting currently love. I see that. All right. There may be a little avoidance still on your end. There's still something here like, you know, I'm not sure. What's the Three of Cups, Seven of Wands? The World. Ace of Pentacles. There's still a little bit of resistance on you because you're still a bit attached to someone here still. But I see you manifesting. It's getting better. I see you moving away from heartbreak. I see you healing, strength. Yep, healing. All right. There's something that like you're manifesting a lot. And this is beautiful because I see it working. All right. I see you manifesting with the Ace of Cups, something new here. Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're trying to move out of some kind of funk. You're trying to move out of some kind of restricted kind of feeling. You want to move forward. Eight of Wands. Yeah, same thing. And the Star. You want something new. You want something, a spark, that shiny new thing, you know, like when we, that feeling again, right? And I see you manifesting it. Three of Wands, Justice. You know that it's best to move away from maybe certain people or certain someone that maybe there's some kind of restrictive energy around. Judgment. Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Tower. And the Page of Wands. You know, I see you being in the energy of like, I'm done with the old, bring the new, okay? I feel like that's the energy that you're going to be in. Even though there could be an argument coming up with someone, just FYI, okay? All right, let's see. So what's coming up in the next 3 months? Let's see. So I see you really being kind of decided, like, that's it. You know, whatever's not working, bye. Next 3 months in love. Next 3 months in love. The next 3 months in love. Hi, One Love. Next 3 months in love. For number 1818. Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups. Five of Swords. Nine of Cups, Justice. Two of Wands, Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Hangman. Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. Nice. Okay, let's see. Empress. Wow, look at you all transformed and shit. I don't know why I wanted to say that way. Look at you. Okay, feeling like high almighty, like I'm not dealing with anybody that's not stepping up, you know, is not energetically or in you know, anybody that's under my frequency that isn't vibing high with me. I see you being very focused, very emotionally invested in yourself, and that's bringing in some kind of happiness. People are going to try to return. Okay, I see you moving away from that. I'm gonna be honest. You could be in a relationship, but the Five of Swords, Four of Swords, don't sabotage it. You have a new beginning. What's the Fool and the Two of Cups? The Tower, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. You could be unexpectedly like giving your energy here to someone. This could be a Scorpio. Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Three of Swords. What's that? The World, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. You're going to have options. You're going to be stuck. And what makes me happy, what doesn't? I feel like you're not going to give someone a second chance. Heavy Scorpio energy. All right. I see you dating or something. Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Wands. You know, you're in a much better energy. You're going to be holding yourself back to people that doesn't serve you. You could have a Capricorn or Aries coming towards you. There's there's people still holding on to you. All right. There's people still holding on to you. You could be dealing with a few people. You could be talking to a few people, and it may be someone from your past as well. I feel, okay, so there's probably two people here showing up from your past. One person you're definitely rejecting. You're done. Death. That's it. And there's someone that you're still entertaining, but you have someone else new here that I feel like you're talking, and you're going to be in between. You're going to be a Two of Swords at some kind of crossroads. Let's see what else. What the, whatchamacallit, the trolls. Let's see. Let me go back to putting this subscribers only, even though I feel like people don't give a rat's ass. They wait a whole 5 minutes. They subscribe. Like, they really got nothing to do. I really want to say something nasty, but I won't. No, just when you remove them, just put hide person from channel or block them. Don't even like time them out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you have that kind of, I felt like I gave everybody that access. Tell me. I will say it. Oh, no, it's really nasty. It's really nasty. You do both? Okay, okay. Thank you. I don't know. Does it only hide them for 24 hours? Because what the hell? All right, tell me. Tell me specifically who she got coming towards her in the next 3 months. Tell me about the new love. Tell me all this. All this. The next 3 months in love. The Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. Keep that momentum. All right. I see you now showing up as the Empress. Like, I know exactly what I want and I'm going to get it. And there's a lot of healing on your end also. 3 months, the next 3 months in love for number 1818. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Four of Swords. Queen of Wands, a soulmate coming towards you. Queen of Pentacles, okay. You could be, let's see, Three of Swords, okay. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. See, there's someone I feel like showing up, but someone else you're still feeling trapped to. Six of Pentacles. I see you giving to someone here. Wheel of Fortune, wanting the change. You're taking a leap of faith. Two of Wands, but you still keep looking back at something. What's the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Devil, Lord God. There's some kind, is this coming from her? Death. Ten of Wands. I see you releasing someone that's deceptive. Tell me about the new in the next 3 months. The Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Eight of Cups. I feel like this comes in when you literally like walk away from whoever this avoidant person that hurts you or cheating energy. The Magician, Gemini energy, Three of Cups, the World. You could be dating Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. I think you're air sign. I don't remember. Two of Cups, I see you in a relationship, but it happens in divine timing. I want to say that it's almost like you set this timeline. You set this timeline. You do. But it's once you really put an end, like you literally like not only saying I'm done, but you energetically like, no, that's it. Like, you know, be in that energy. So in the next 3 months, I see people coming back. You may still be holding on to them. Once you make the decision, new love comes in. You have a breakthrough. Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, but Six of Swords, Five of Wands, you're gonna have competition. You're gonna have options. All right. Nine of Cups, Hangman, and you're just gonna have to make a decision on the commitment part. All right. I don't feel like your phone is gonna be dry. I'm gonna be quite honest. You have an unexpected commitment here. Heavy Scorpio energy again. Okay. But I feel like once you release the sun, okay, you have a commitment. Love is looking really good. It's just like, what is it that you want? I feel like once you know that, and it's like you're gonna have the options to choose. I feel like you have someone very decent here showing up. All right. But somebody else from the past that you still may be like, you know, but we have all this investment. You know how that goes. Four of Cups, yeah. There's a need to reject someone or, you know, move away from the past in order to get the star, the new. King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, yeah. There's still somebody you still trapped to or still feel, you know. Once you free yourself, Nine of Pentacles, okay? It comes in, Seven of Pentacles, Queen, King of Cups, and the Empress. You have, the difference here is that you have somebody emotionally invested in someone you're going to feel emotionally satisfied with. Okay, 1818 willpower. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming. You're destined for greatness. Yes, that is everything we just said. Love it. All right, I'm gonna send out the last round of numbers, and then that would be that. What is this here? Hold on. Okay, this is a pre-recording. This is not for the live. Okay, hold on. All right. Ah. Hey, everyone that I haven't said hi to. Did I tell you I love you guys? I really love my community. I love that we're all here. I'm so blessed with you guys. You guys are really funny as hell and fun. You make my day. I got another Cash App, but I didn't get an email. So make sure everybody get their numbers. Uh-oh, wait. I didn't flag this. I didn't flag this. Could everybody please check that you got your numbers? Thank you. Got it? Everybody got their numbers? There was one that sent me a Cash App, but I didn't get an email. So there's no way for me to send back an email with the number. And I don't have a question. And then someone else booked like a private one question. So just want to make that clear. All right. Let's get started. Number 4444. Number 4444. Ooh, okay. Is my crush attracted to me? Well, number 4444. You got to tell me about this one. This is new. Is number 44's crush attracted to her? I love this. How does this person feel about number 4444? Is her crush attracted to her? 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Okay, a lot of planning and thinking. The World. Something about travel. I don't know if this person lives at a distance. Magician. Okay, and the 8 of Cups. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the World, 6 of Pentacles, Magician, Empress, 8 of Cups, and the Justice. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. What's the 7 of Cups? 6 of Cups. What's the 4 of Pentacles? Knight of Wands. Holding back? Or holding on to? All right, let's see. 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands. So this person feels that you're very attractive. I'm sorry. There's something here with heavy travel energy. I don't know if you guys have been thinking about traveling or taking a trip. World and the 6 of Pentacles. Chariot, heavy traveling. The Magician, the Empress, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups and the Justice, the Star. There's uncertainty on this person's end, though. I don't know if he was... I'm getting 2 energies. Now, you tell me or you take it as it resonates. This person, I feel like, wants to plan for... Okay. This person wants to plan some kind of success, okay? There could be some kind of travel. There could be here, like... I don't know if you guys live at a distance or you're planning to take a trip. There's a lot of traveling energy. They want this to be successful. Okay, I feel like with the Magician and the Empress, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands, there's someone they're trying to like block out their energy. All right, so this could be a situation where this person was married or there's a baby mama or there's someone from their past that they're trying to block off. But I also feel, or this could be, I don't know if you've told them about a situation from your past, like an experience that you had. No. Hold on. I don't know if you've told this person about, if you've got into the conversation about someone from your past. All right. The Star and what is the 8 of Cups? Page of Swords. I feel like this person is very much attracted to you. That is the key word. There is attraction here. We haven't had that much conversation. Okay. So we're just probably looking into their life. Tell me about this person's, like, the past. The Fool, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups, the King of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the King of Cups. Okay, so this person had some kind of tarot moment from the past. Okay, I feel like there's definitely a lot of attraction. That's so your answer is hell yes. All right, I just feel like maybe because again, this is something new, they're still trying to feel like, okay, let me just be a little bit emotionally disconnected, like be logical in the situation. But they do want success here. All right. Now if this person is dating, they could still be holding on to other options that I do see. Okay, there could still be other connections here. Eight of Swords, yeah, but again, it just depends on where you guys are in the timeline. If you're not exclusive, this is normal. If this is dating, this is normal. They're probably still talking to other people, but they're very much attracted to you. That I do see with the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of attraction. All right. They're just still uncertain on whether or not this is going to move forward. There's a lot of like, I feel like with the Sun, another attraction card, that's a lot of fiery energy. So it's like with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, like this person makes me happy. Like they see something for the future. But with the Nine of Swords and the Hangman, they're still like, okay, they're still in that energy. Like, okay, what is this going to lead to? What is this going to lead to? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. What's the Moon? The King of Cups, the Hermit. This person could be a little bit avoidant when it comes to their emotions for now. They could be a little bit reserved, and it may be because of their past. Everybody has a past, especially if this is new. So are they attracted? Hell yes. I do feel, though, your intuition is going to tell you something about this person that this may not be emotionally fulfilling for you. Okay, so I see a lot of attraction, but I still see a lot of stagnancy on their end because of their past. You may try to avoid any kind of like new beginning also because you guys could be mirroring each other. I'm going to be quite honest, because I see you also being a little bit avoidant, wanting to follow your intuition, but also being logical, not wanting to show your emotions. So is there attraction? Hell yes. But again, if we're in the first stages of dating, this is quite normal. Like, you know, being very cautious. Okay, not to do too much, not to feel too much, not to, you know, something like that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the second question. Is he taken? What's going on with this person? Is this person in a commitment? Is this person in a commitment? Is this person taken? Is this person taken? Is this person in a commitment? What is going on? Is this person single, married, taken? What's going on? Are they in a commitment? Five of Swords, is this person in a commitment? Judgment. Seven of Wands. Hangman. Queen of Swords. King of Wands. Magician. Six of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Page of Wands. It doesn't feel like they're in a commitment. It doesn't feel like they're taken. It actually feels like they're ready to explore. They're ready to explore. Five of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling like they dealt with drama. Okay. Ace of Swords. And they want now some kind of breakthrough. Magician. The Fool. Yeah, it's giving me freedom. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they want someone that they could have good conversation with. I feel like they're blocking their past out. Okay, they could have done some kind of healing. Tell me more about this person. Emperor. Hermit. Yep. No, this person is alone. Hermit. Strength. This person is alone. This person could be very much focused. It gives me mirroring. I'm telling you, this person could be very much focused on like their finances, being very isolated, still kind of like, okay, kind of like what's out there, the options, but being careful with them, what we should all do when we're dating, right? You know, network, right? And then it's like, okay, you seem toxic, something like that. Tell me more. Empress, Devil, I told ya, and the Star. They dealt with someone very toxic, okay? They were probably married before. King of Pentacles, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, and they want to move away from that. They don't want a karmic cycle. They don't want that toxicity, all right? Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. They want to invest in something that it's worth investing in, all right? So it's almost like he could be feeling you out, all right? Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. They want something successful. Same thing, all right? Two of Swords, but I feel like Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Ace of Cups. You know, I feel like it's just a little fear of like, okay, not trying to fall for the wrong person because this is what it felt like before in his past. Okay. 4444, blessing in disguise. There may be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or... Wait, what? Okay, it said the same thing. If the winds will blow... The winds of change will blow in your favor if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Okay. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. This is for whatever this will become. And I hope it becomes something beautiful. But this will be some kind of blessing in disguise. Okay. You're welcome, my love. My pleasure. I'm happy. Congrats. And I don't mean congrats if this doesn't even have to be a relationship, but you know, just the fact that we're feeling here, like, you know, there's an attraction, there's something fun. Those are the leaps of faith, the forward movement. Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh, here you go. Here's yours. Okay. There we go. Number 000. 0000. What did her twin think about their last conversation last night? My pleasure, my love. What did her twin think about their last conversation last night? I know, boo, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Five of Cups. Six of Swords. Two of Cups. Six of Wands. Okay. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Magician. The Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. Okay, well, it gave him some kind of like boost in his ass to get out of some kind of disappointment or sadness. Ten of Pentacles, wanting to manifest like a whole family here. Five of Swords. Knight of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles? What's the interference? Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. I do feel like this gave this person some kind of like initiative to move things forward, to want to manifest a family, a commitment, success, kind of planning. I don't know if there was any kind of planning here. Why is it Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles? King of Swords, Ace of Swords, but they're still trying to move logically and strategically around this, especially like not trying to kind of do anything out of emotions, out of logic. And it may be because with the Five of Swords, still feeling like some kind of sense of stagnancy. Feeling like, why is it stagnant? The Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Something about this person's past, you know, breaking maybe some kind of news to someone from their past. Doing some kind of impulsiveness. But overall, it kind of gave this person like some kind of hope here. Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yeah, Hierophant of wanting to commit. Okay. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Wanting to avoid any kind of confusion and drama. Here goes that Queen of Wands again. His ex may be trying to like creep back into his energy. I feel like he always have like outside noise going on. Will her twin ask her to be his girlfriend after meeting her family? Yes, sis. Thank you for that. Thank you for posting that. That's always important. Like terracotta. Tarot cards. Like terracotta. Okay. Will her twin ask her to be his girlfriend after meeting her family? Yes or no? Hangman. Yes or no, Spirit? 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Again with the stagnancy. Strength and the World. 8 of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in the World. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Why is the 3 of Cups? 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the... Is this towards her? King of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Moon. The Devil, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I'm going to be honest. I don't think so. There's somebody else showing up. Was the Devil, 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Judgment, yeah. There may be someone coming back around for him. There's still things at limbo here. You may be finding out there's competition. How is he feeling towards her now after the convo? How is the twin feeling towards her now after the convo? Ten of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. I'm telling you, you gave him some kind of boost of like wanting to work things out, the world. He may want to come and travel towards you too. The Moon, the Devil. Ten of Swords, 7 of Swords. What's the 7 of Swords and the Moon? What does this have to do with her? Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the Justice. Okay, he could definitely be trying to avoid and block out someone else. I don't know what has to do with your convo, but 2 of Swords and the Devil. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people showing up here. Are these two people her? 10 of Wands. No. I feel like he wants to move things forward and want to block off like third-party energies or being kind of like indecisive. Okay. He wants to make this successful. He wants wish fulfillment with you. And he wants to do things right by you. King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Knight of Wands. But I don't, like, why does he feel like he's he's going to F things up? This is what I don't get. Like, when it comes to the commitment, he's going to fall short. There's the anxiety here, okay? There's anxiety here, but wanting to move things successfully. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. But see, the commitment, it keeps him stuck. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords. So I feel like he feels like the intention is there, wanting to commit, block third-party energies, knowing that you deserve better. He wants me to, but he wants to, but he commitment. But it's the commitment part. Yeah, it's the commitment part. He makes me tired. He drains me. He really drains me. I don't know why he's such in like this. Oh my God, how old are we? It's like either you want it or you freaking don't. Why is the whole commitment part an issue for his ass? Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. He holds back from some kind of stability. Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Hermit. Four of Cups, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't want to like... It gives me two things. I'm going to be honest. It gives me like he doesn't want to let go of other things. I don't know, other energies. Or he doesn't want the drama. Why is he like this, Spirit? Why is he like this? Page of Pentacles, the Sun. It's like he's satisfied with just giving the small shit justice, right? It feels like Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Wands. I can't move away from that. You know, I didn't take him to being like someone that's a player, but it's here. You know, I feel like you also have to question, what's the real issue between him and his ex? You know, there's always two sides to that story. See, wanting to give the Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, okay. But you know what it is? I just saw it. The Sun and the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. He hasn't awakened yet. Like, he hasn't really went through some kind of spiritual awakening. I'm gonna be quite honest. He hasn't been enlightened. Or maybe he feels like he's not deserving of being happy or something like that. And he still needs to heal. Why is that? Why is the Devil, Knight of Wands, Tower, and Seven of Pentacles always looking back? Always looking at like, you know, what else is out there? Or this could just be him trying to heal. But there's something about him investing. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I don't know. Does he think he's like, I don't know. You're not showing up vibrationally on his, you know. I feel like he has something about him with his emotions. Like, I don't know if he likes the high of new relationships, or there's some kind of high he gets of like the new, but then there's stuck energy here, holding on to the possibilities of other people or other things. Grass is greener syndrome, I'm not sure. But with the Devil, there's some kind of avoidance here on his end. Wait, what? What? Who would let their blunt just smoke? Like, is this not obvious? I am so confused, but why should I be? Oh my God. Okay, you got 0000, limitless potential. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it's also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Yes. Want what God wants or the universe want for you. I always say, like, it's really not an uphill struggle when it comes to love. Like, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this freaking hard, man. It's not going to be all roses and unicorns, but, you know, when people are scared to lose you, they'll act accordingly. They'll act right. Number 0. Oh, So 0303, your number is really 0330. But, you know, I had a little dyslexia there. So my bad. All right. Channel me and my vibe, girl. That's why I was laughing when I was sending out numbers. When I saw that, I was like, I love that. Oh, let me timestamp yours. So your number is really 0330, but I sent you 0303. You may want to look both them up because, yeah. All right. Tell me all about 0330. There's a reason I sent you 0303. I keep wanting to say it. All right, what's the current energy? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? No, thank you, not real. No thanks. Okay, what is currently going on? Going on with number 0330. Present energy, present. Oh. Page of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting some kind of high alert. You're on high alert. I don't know what that means, but it gave me that kind of energy. Knight of Pentacles, Judgment wanted to come out. Let's see. Okay. Keep wanting to come out flipped, but it keeps getting stuck, so I'm not taking it. Temperance and the Eight of Wands. It's like you're waiting for something. And you're in high alert. The Hermit in reverse. Oh, Lord. Page of Swords. Four of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. The Temperance. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Two of Wands. Hermit in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. See, the Hermit in reverse is always, it's always a tricky card, but we got to clarify. It gives ghosting energy, but it also gives coming out of isolation. So let's see. Ten of Pentacles. What's the Four of Swords? Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. There's something coming to an end here. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Fool. What's the Fool? Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Moon. What the is this? Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Are you holding back from the new person? What's the Three of Cups? Just tickle me here. So I feel like there's just a lot of roller coaster right now in your energy. It's like you're waiting for something and it's just slowly happening. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. There is something, the Star, that, I don't know, girl. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you're falling a little bit backwards here. Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to gain clarity. You're trying to stay in some kind of positive energy, trying to remain in some kind of balance. But it may feel like everything around you may be just, I don't know, falling apart. You tell me. What's the Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Wands? There's like some kind of new beginning and something may be ending slowly. Hermit in reverse and the Fool. Four of Wands. Hermit in reverse. Justice. I don't know. Are you giving someone another chance? Even though your mind is kind of back and forth about it. It's like trying to hold back, but maybe still going towards it. What's this coming to an end? Knight of Swords. You could be expressed into someone that it's done, it's ending. See, so it's just like you're trying to remain grounded, you're trying to remain balanced, you're trying to remain clear, but it feels fuzzy. Where are you? Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're really trying to focus on your money. You know what's so funny? It could feel like chaotic around you, but it's like you're just trying to like bury yourself either in work or your finances. All right, you're trying to really heal. Okay. 3 of Cups, King of Wands. But Judgment, it keep flipping. So I don't know if this is like a reconciliation here, someone wanting to push things forward with you, and you're trying to remain grounded, but you may be getting a little weak in the knees. Then there could be another opportunity coming to an end slowly but surely. So it feels fuzzy. It feels like what the frig, but your money's gonna be your money's looking good. Or you're trying to remain focused on that. You know, I don't know. There's something like 6 of Pentacles, Tower, 9 of Pentacles. Be careful of money getting blocked again. I see it looking good, but again, the blockage may be there. You know, I'm going to say try not to move backwards, especially when it comes to love, because there's a Tower moment probably coming, or someone ghosting, feeling left out in the cold. Let's see what's coming up in this situation. I feel like everything just got so quiet. Like the world just stopped for a second. Maybe that's what you need to kind of move away from the chaos and just be in a quiet space. I don't remember if you have like water around you. You may need to just take at least an hour. Close your eyes, watch, you know, close your eyes, watch. Close your eyes and just listen to the ocean and just meditate. And really ask the universe to bring you what you need and to remove what you don't. I think that's what I'm going to do today. I probably won't go to the beach, but I'm going to go be by my plants. It did get quiet around you too. I mean, it's like no sound here. And I got 3 kids in the house. So okay, what's coming up? What's coming up? What is coming up? Nine of Swords. That's what I felt. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. A lot of, you know, maybe a lot of anxiety coming up. Let's see. Temperance, Justice, and the 8 of Cups. Queen of Cups. It could be a lot of like anxiety around love. Okay, I do see some kind of commitment, but then it makes you not feel balanced. The Lovers, yeah. Anxiety around a love situation, something you're still holding on to. Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups. I see a commitment. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. What about that? 9 of Cups, Tower. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know if this person from your past is returning. You're gonna maybe give them another chance here, and your money's gonna affect your money some way, somehow, and it could affect your confidence. Okay, I do want to say that. 4 of Swords, Tower. Yeah, you may be giving someone an unexpected chance here. Judgment. 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. You may be trying to work things out, but your money's decreasing again. All right, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups. If you're going to go backwards, and I don't like to be the, you know, Debbie Downer, I do see chaos coming and disappointment again. King of Cups, Three of Swords, yeah, Two of Swords. Someone may still not be able to make some kind of decision here. Anything else in this situation? Anything else in this situation? What's coming up? What's coming up? I feel like I still need to shuffle. What's coming up for number 0330? Maybe that's why we got all those threes. This could be a reconciliation. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords, King of Swords. Somebody sneaky. Ace of Wands. You could be releasing someone new. Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? Ace of Wands. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Strength. This is the person from the past. What's coming up between her and the person from the past? 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and a King of Pentacles. So you could be getting into a relationship, but that may not last, okay? I feel like there's a lot of insecurity. 7 of Swords in the Moon. 2 of Pentacles, juggling. 6 of Cups. I feel like you are going to logically give to your past, okay, this person. And then eventually when the 9 of Swords comes in, that anxiety, you start moving away. What else? 8 of Swords, Empress, and the 8 of Cups. Then you're going to be feeling again that anxiety, that feeling trapped of emotionally detaching. 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Magician, Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be a third party here. This person is not going to be able to make up their mind between you and someone else. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Star. And you may, is this the new person? Chariot. You may be giving, you may try to heal a situation with someone new. So there's a lot going on. You tell me. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. 6 of Wands, Judgment, 7 of Swords, same energy. Somebody's still going to want another chance. 7 of Swords, but they're going to keep something from you. 7 of Swords, Chariot, 7 of Wands. They're trying to block you from moving towards something else, okay? Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this point or at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. All right, my love. All right, number 2222. Number 2222. How will her trip in DR in July go? What can she expect? Nah, I don't think that's going to happen with that. With DR though, but I mean, shit, who's to know? All right, how will this trip to DR go in July for number 2222? How is this trip going to go for number 2222 in July? How is this trip going to go for number 2222? 4 of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the Empress. Oh, a lot of healing. I feel like it's going to be a good time to heal. A good time to just focus on you, Empress. Ace of Pentacles and a 2 of Cups. Girl, who you meeting out there? 4 of Swords. Yeah, High Priestess. You're going to do a lot of healing on this trip. There's going to be maybe some kind of spiritual awakening for you. Ace of Swords. Breakthrough. 6 of Swords. It's going to put you in a very nice energy. But I don't know why this trip have somebody else coming back. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going to try to calm your nerve and really get in tune with your intuition. But there's conversation from someone from your past. Hangman. 3 of Swords and the Hermit. What in the hell? Someone that you haven't heard from? How's the trip itself going to go? 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Temperance. What is this about? Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Try not to overspend because you're going 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Are you on solo or are you going with someone? Because I see some kind of confusion here, some kind of sneaky ass energy. Be careful. I'm not sure if you're going with someone, but there's sneaky energy here about money or something like that. There can be some kind of confusion going on. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Stars. Somebody's going to try to come towards you. I'm not sure if you're going with anyone or by yourself. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. I see some kind of burdens maybe around finances. Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. This could just keep showing me somebody's going to try to come into your energy to make things work with you. This could be a twin flame if you resonate. High Priestess and the Hierophant is here. The Moon. But there's insecurities around this. King of Wands. Somebody could be very jealous about you going. But I don't know if you're going with this person or they're seeing this and they're upset. So they're hitting you up right away. Okay. How is her trip going? How is her trip gonna go? Everybody did get their numbers, right? How is her trip gonna go though? Other than this energy, Queen of Wands. How is the trip gonna go in July? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I see you feeling really good. Like, I don't know, you're gonna get new clothes. You know that. When you go on vacation, you get new stuff. You're like, damn, I look good. But see, there's some kind of conversation coming up. Magician. Seven of Wands. Be careful of overspending. Nine of Cups. Knight of Swords. There's a conversation here. Nine of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Yeah, Four of Cups. Okay. I know, I mean, if you're like me, you're going to want to do the most when it comes to shopping, when it comes to looking good. But be careful because there could be some kind of blockages around finances. Is there a blockage around travel itself? Death, Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Oh, there may be. There may be a little delay or something. Try not to miss your flight. Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. There's a conversation that comes up that makes you very anxious. Two of Swords, that puts you at limbo. Don't let this person ruin your trip. I got to try to get my foot up, and I can't. Okay, there we go. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. You may have a lot of, you may be getting a lot of attention out there too. There could be people, you know, people flirting with you and stuff like that. I don't know if you're going with friends. I see happiness, but I see the only thing it's giving me here is that it's triggering some kind of conversation that you're going to be really much in your head about. And it's going to just like ruin your whole vacation. So again, I'm not sure if this is you going with this person or this person is contacting you because they see you traveling. How do they know? I don't know. King of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's someone that's very angry about this trip. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, and the Death. You may be posting the most, okay? See, somebody, could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, trying to come back into your energy, make things right, because you out there looking too fucking good. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me much about the trip itself. It's just telling me about this conversation, this person coming in. I don't know. Email me. Let me know. 2222, right? Yeah. Feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge. Listen. All right. All right. Last but not least, number 1144. Number 1144. There may be something here about the number 18. I don't know. Something could have happened when you were 18. Or you may have an 18-year-old. I'm not sure. Something with the number 18. All right. Tell me about number 40. What? I'm sorry. 1144. 1144. Tell me about 1144. Present energy for 1144. Love and blessings to you too, love. Move in silence. Okay. 1144. Present energy for number 1144. Ace of Wands. Are you like in healthcare by any chance? I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't know why all these messages are coming to me. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Empress. Wow, okay. A lot of energies here. Libra, Taurus energy, Two of Pentacles. All right. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Girl, what is this? King of Wands, Nine of Cups. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Empress, the Hangman. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So there's something about here, new love, okay, a new experience. Something passionate, someone maybe wish fulfillment, but you could have gone through something very disappointing in maybe another relationship. I feel though, whatever disappointment you went through in a relationship, it could be a divorce, separation, it shifted your energy from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. So it created some kind of growth within you. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. There's still some kind of uncertainty here. Temperance. Wow. If this person is not in your energy, they could be coming in any minute. This heavy Sagittarius energy, heavy fire sign. I have Earth and I have Libra, Taurus, Pisces, but this person is showing up very fiery here. This feels emotionally fulfilling. It feels passionate. Okay. Wow. High Priestess. Pisces again, Virgo energy. There's someone that you're going to have a very strong connection with, but you're in your head. Knight of Pentacles. You may want to go slow. There's a lot of stagnancy here. I feel like on your end, though, I could be wrong. Or towards some kind of growth with someone. Lots of self-care every day, all day. Beautiful. So it's like I do feel with the Two of Pentacles, Justice, Nine of Swords, there's going to be some kind of like quiet moment to some kind of anxiety. Oh, you are? Okay. Ten of Swords. So again, the healing could be coming from after a really bad painful betrayal ending. Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be you're holding on to a lot of faith here, but I feel like there's someone showing up in love. Hierophant, a lot of elevation. Queen of Swords, and it's almost like you are taking a very logical approach and you are embodying all the queens here, except the Queen of Wands, which the King of Wands is here. So very divinely like feminine energy, a lot of love. But it's after a very painful event, which it usually happens, right? Chariot, Seven of Wands, something that you're trying to block or you're moving away from. Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. This could have been something with conflict. Seven of Pentacles, some kind of investment here. Okay, this could be many years of an investment in someone. Why is this King of Wands showing up? High Priestess and a Nine of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Six of Wands. King of Wands. The Sun, heavy fire sign. Two of Swords. I don't know. Somebody's showing up here. Somebody's showing up. I'm not sure if you have an option between these like two people, but there's some kind of crossroads that you're at or you will be. Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Something very successful. It could lead to marriage. The Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Star. Why is the Devil, Nine of Pentacles? Four of Swords. There could have been some kind of codependency here that you could have been healing from. Is this her? Three of Cups. I don't know if it's a third party energy. It doesn't have to be, but with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles gives me very superficial kind of energy or some kind of codependency here. I feel like financially too, there's a lot of growth. Two of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Moving away from adversity, moving away from drama. A lot of lessons learned. Okay. Judgment, Hermit. Yeah, recognizing situation from the past that, you know, wasn't all that. Okay. Okay, well, let's see what's coming up. Beautiful energy. Okay. Okay, so what's coming up? Let me look here because I feel like I strained my eyes looking over there. Well, it shows, love. Your hard work shows. And you're embodying every queen to the Empress. A lot of stability, grounding. right, what's coming up for number 1144? Nine of Pentacles again. Okay. You know who you are. Ten of Wands. Releasing burdens. Okay, Knight of Cups. Five of Swords and the Moon. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Ten of Swords. Five of Cups. Four of Swords. Nine of Swords. What in the world? Okay. And the Ace of Cups. There can be some kind of jealousy around you, so be careful. Chariot. Okay. Six of Pentacles. I don't know if you have a car. There could be something here about a car coming up or a trip that may not happen. Like some kind of unexpected expense on a car. There could be a little bit burdens around finances coming up. What's this Knight of Cups? Eight of Pentacles. You may have someone coming towards you that wants to work things out. All right. They could be coming toward, I don't know if this person lives at a distance. There's some kind of travel here. You know, be careful of people coming back into your energy that may try to put you back a few notches. Okay. Because I do see the hard work. I see the forward movement. Why is the Knight of Cups? Wheel of Fortune. Death. Scorpio energy. There's some kind of rebirth. Okay. Look at you. Now you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. High Priestess. Okay. So now you're showing up in that Queen of Wands energy. Much more confidence. This could be very physical. Temperance. And the Six of Swords. I feel like there may be like an upcoming situation that's going to kind of tilt you off your pivot. I mean, it's life, right? Obstacles. But I feel like you kind of ground yourself again. All right. What's the Justice? Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. There could be new love and new opportunity coming towards you, but you're holding back. Why? Devil, Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. Heavy Capricorn energy. Taurus energy. Knight of Wands. Oh. Somebody could be trying to be coming back into your energy. I'm not sure if this is someone that you were married to or you were in a commitment for a very long time. Okay, somebody could be coming back and it may tilt you off your pivot. I'm not sure if this is the person that I see all that change from. Meaning, you know, there's people that come into our lives to kind of cause a little chaos, shake us up a little bit. And that's what triggers some kind of us to kind of grow from it. No matter how it's, for some of us, it takes long, 7 years. Okay. For others, it's just like an instant thing. This person can be trying to come back towards you and it can really sweep you right off your pivot. You know, like 20 steps forward, you know, like 10 steps forward in a healing journey and then 20 back, and you start questioning yourself and all this. So be careful. I feel like you're very protected though. Temperance, Two of Pentacles. There could be someone that has passed away that kind of keep you at some kind of peace. I don't know. Eight of Wands. There's some kind of push for you though. There's some kind of protection around you that pushes you back into peace, into harmony. Let's see what else I can get. Somebody could be very jealous, okay? 7 years lived together. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know if somebody suffers from like low blood sugar or maybe diabetic, because that could be, I felt very like, I mean, I haven't really eaten, but I felt very queasy. What else is coming up for 1144? What else? Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. After my lab work. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords. There could be a little bit of decline in your finances coming up. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands. See, somebody's coming towards you with some kind of drama to try to work things out. All right. Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords? Four of Pentacles and a Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. Reconciliation kind of energy. And even though you could feel like there's still going to little be a part of you that's still like, you know, I don't know. There's a little foot out and one foot in. Like Seven of Swords, sneaking down, trying to sneak their way back into your energy. Knight of Pentacles, and try to really work at this. But I feel like there's a lot of insecurity. For some reason, this person could have been some kind of energetic block to you. There could be some kind of gained confidence on your end. That's why the Queen of Wands wasn't coming out, okay? That this person doesn't like. So I feel like you need to really show up in your King, Queen of Wands energy. Nine of Pentacles. Stand your ground. The Devil. Capricorn energy. There's some kind of restriction. What is this, Devil? Strength. Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you, but they're showing up as the Devil. Okay, showing up, even if they're a Capricorn, they're not showing up in a good energy. Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. And again, it's because you have some kind of peace and happiness. You know, that's how we attract again. And these are tests that are coming up to really test, right? Us to see how much. I always say, like, if we're not completely over someone, if we're not completely healed from someone, and we have a little bit like a weak in the knees for, you know, you may not want to answer that call. Okay, you may not want to answer that call. I feel like this person is going to try to heal things with you. Seven of Wands. You see, there's a need to stand your ground. There's a need to block this person out of your energy. Emperor, Empress, and the Star. Is this person? Five of Swords. Yes. Okay. If you resonate with the term twin flame, it doesn't have to be. It could definitely be a marriage. You know, someone that you spent many years with. The Star. They're going to try to come back and heal a situation. Okay, but I'm not sure why this affects your finances. Some people do affect our finances. There could be some kind of energetic leech here. Very scary. Okay. Anything else she needs to learn coming up? Anything else she needs to know coming up? I'll be back on for questions again on Tuesday. I'm not sure. Sometimes I do them over the weekend, but they're usually Tuesdays and Thursdays if you guys want to participate. He was always broke as fuck. That's why he joined the... Oh, okay. So he could be some kind of financial leech to you. I don't know. There was some kind of codependency. I mean, codependency can be many things. Doesn't have to be just financial. It could be energetic. Anything else? The World, the Six of Swords. There's some kind of travel. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Same energy. I can't get away from this. Okay, Page of Wands. Somebody's coming, girl. Somebody's coming for that ass. I'll be honest. All right. Somebody could be very selfish. The Strength, heavy fire sign, Leo energy. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, somebody feels like you're still wish fulfillment, but they're still showing up. Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. There's some kind of sneaky or third-party energy here, some kind of disappointment. The Chariot, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. I don't know if you have a very strong sexual connection with this person, but that can be dangerous, okay? Anything else? The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. You are manifesting. You're in balance right now. You're very balanced. Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. That can change if you reconcile. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what the cards, you know, that could kind of create some kind of backwards movement for you. Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. If you know the energy is heavy, it's going to be a burden. It's going to cause some kind of blockage. It puts you back. It puts you back. High Priestess, Two of Cups, and the Sun. Ten of Swords, Justice. What's the High Priestess? Lovers. I feel like you still have a very strong connection to this person. That's the scary part, right? Because it wouldn't be scary if you didn't have a connection anymore. You're like, well, it's just they're gonna come back. They can come back. It is what it is. But you know, high vibes, divine intervention. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. All right. I hope this resonated. Thank you, everybody that participated. I love you all. I'll probably see you guys later on tonight for all signs. I don't know. It depends on how my personal reading in about 10 minutes goes and how my energy feels. Thank you, Astral. Thank you, sis. Thank you, everybody that participated. I will be back on for these questions every Tuesday and Thursdays, and sometimes over the weekends. So stay, you know, in alert to my community board. All right. Thank you so much, Sleepy, for being here. Welcome. All right, guys. Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure. And maybe one day you can do a reading for me. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to keep your karma balanced.